October of 2019, our daughter passed away. She was 38 years old.
Sheila Canfield-Jones wanted the best for her daughter, but instead she got the worst.
We were told at that time that the ashes we had were cement, that they were not hers, and her body had been identified as one of the bodies in the Penrose building decaying for the last 4 years. Sorry. It's still hard no matter how I talk about it.
She's pushing through to be here at the state capitol.
Well, good afternoon, everybody.
On an important day.
We are here today to declare that enough is enough in Colorado.
State lawmakers look to do something that hasn't been done since 1983, require licensure for funeral workers.
We're the only state in America that doesn't require a licensure, and that's also why almost all the horrific stories that we've heard around the nation come out of Colorado.
Horrific stories like what happened to Sheila's daughter in Penrose or Danielle's husband in Montrose.
It's a great first step. Coming out of Sunset Mesa.
The bill requires a license to be a funeral director, embalmer, or cremationist. To get that license, you have to graduate with a degree in the profession, have an apprenticeship in the field at some point, pass a criminal background check, and pass a national exam. Anyone already practicing in the state could qualify for a provisional license, bypassing the need for a degree if they can show that they've done the job for 6,500 hours and fulfill all the rest.
It's ensuring that victims also have protection.
I think it's a step in the right direction to keep criminals out of Colorado.
Both Danielle and Sheila say licenses alone won't make the changes necessary, and they want to see more.
I'd like to see some continuing education. I think it needs to have some ethics and morals. I'm in the financial industry. I still have to go through anti-money laundering every single year.
More, so another family doesn't have to go through their pain.
Because she deserves better. You know, everyone deserves dignity in death, and she didn't have that opportunity.
The new licensing rules wouldn't start until 2026 if this bill is passed, but funeral directors currently operating in the state would have to get a provisional license before then. I asked the state if they'll have the resources to enforce these licenses. They say they will have those resources, and we should know how much that will cost soon when they attach a financial note to this bill as it moves its way through the legislature, Tom.
Steve, it's hard to imagine people being opposed to this, except for probably the people thinking it'll cost more.
The funeral industry, but you got to think about it. Basically, every other state in the country has some sort of regulation in place. This gets Colorado up to the same level as other states in the country. You imagine there will be a bit of pushback from people in the industry, but a lot of these powerful stories might push their way through.
There have been too many of them. All right. Thanks, Steve.